This is Play NHL, a presentation of the Sports Crafters, airing on BOA.tv, and is an EA Sports NHL 15 simulation of what could happen in today's featured game of the National Hockey League.
If it's Saturday night, that means it's hockey night in the NHL. I am Eric Munter, Sports Crafter for EA Sports NHL 15. Join me for tonight's featured game of the National Hockey League.
Hockey night in Canada, December 6th, Saturday night, here in Toronto, where I, Eric Munter, will be playing as the hometown Leafs against the visiting Vancouver Canucks. An all-Canada matchup. Phil Kessel, up and ahead, it's Van Riemsdyk, dishes to Bozak, across for Kessel, he scores! First shot! First goal! 1-0 Leafs. Phil Kessel finishes off that gorgeous pass from Bozak and Van Riemsdyk on a perfectly executed 3-on-2, and Toronto strikes first in this one. Puck not held in at the line by Hamhuis. He circles back in center, plays to Kristanov, up ahead to Alex Burrows. Burrows with the man open out in front, save, rebound, they score! Vancouver comes right back as Chris Higgins, tying the game at 1. Higgins' goal assisted by Nick Bonino and Alex Burrows, as Vancouver doesn't stand for Toronto's early lead and doesn't trail long. Now they're back on the attack, feed out in front, Sean Matthias shoots, save, rebound, they score! Zach Kassian! 2-0 Canucks! Pardon me, 2-1 Canucks! So Vancouver, after giving up the early goal, comes back with a pair of their own. Sean Matthias and Alexander Edler assist on Cassian's goal, and Vancouver breaks back in. The feed across, they score! 3 straight! And it's 3-1 Vancouver. Radim Verbata left all alone on that right wing, and Daniel Sedin found him. Luka Spiza gets a second assist, and not 10 minutes into the first period, we've already seen 4 goals, 3 from Vancouver. Komarov now one-on-one into Vancouver's end. Nearly lost the puck, out in front to feed. Daniel Winnick, a shot, broke the stick of the Canuck player, and it's fished out to center. Batted, should I say. Jake Gardner to David Booth, the former Vancouver Canuck. Turned it over. Canucks are back in. Henrik Sedin looking across. Came over to Luka Spiza. Turned it over. Led up ahead, it's Van Riemsdyk. Makes a move. Shoots off the glove of Ryan Miller. Big check there. Daniel Sedin picks it up and plays to Henrik now. Henrik backhand feed. Verbata's onside. To the net. Save made by Bernier. That play looked like it might have been offside. But we'll trust the video game controls. Radim Verbata. Chris Higgins cranks one just wide of the net. Under a minute to play in the first period. Puck bounces ahead. It's Dion Phaneuf all alone. Save Miller. Rebound, save Miller. Gathered in and played off by Ryan Miller to Edler. Now Henrik with 2 seconds and 1. And that will do it for the first period. 3-1 Vancouver. After a fast start from Toronto, Vancouver came back and scored 3 straight goals on 6 first period shots. Toronto had 4 shots, on which they scored 1 goal. Good chance there for the Vancouver Canucks and a tremendous save. They score! Vancouver, after a tremendous scoring opportunity denied by Bernier, followed it up. Radim Verbata, his second of the night. So Toronto does exactly what it did not want to do to open up the second period, and that's give up an early goal. And their deficit is now 3. Vancouver in offside. Henrik and Daniel Sedin get the assists on Verbata's second goal.
1 minute, 51 seconds.
The teams now square in the neutral zone for a face-off that is won by Vancouver. Vancouver has dominated the face-offs here tonight thus far. Gardner plays to Robida. Robida. Toronto looks to get a good breakout, and they do. Clarkson, 3-on-2 for Toronto, into the zone. Clarkson shot, saved by Miller. Rebound to Tanev, who plays it around the boards. Up and out to Burrows. Burrows to Hamhuis, up to Nick Bonino, now Chris Higgins. Higgins hit, got it to Bonino. Bonino in the slot, shoots, good save. High scoring area there. Out in front, they score! 5-1. Vancouver Canucks. They're running away with it here in Toronto. Nick Bonino, the latest Canuck goal, assisted by Burrows and Higgins.
Vancouver goal.
And Toronto
13, Nick Bonino.
has just turned off its skating legs.
Alexander
Into the zone, hit there, picked up by Bozak, hit the post! Polak gets the puck, feeds out in front. Bozak, a shot was blocked by Henrik. Good thing too, it looked like Miller was out of position. Big hit there. Up ahead, it's Phil Kessel, the lone goal scorer tonight for Toronto. Holds up, waits, feeds to Van Riemsdyk. Dion Phaneuf, over to Polak. Down low, Kessel. Good pressure by Toronto, but they turn it over. Turned back over. Kessel had the puck, got it back. Man open in the slot, fed it to the point for a shot. There was a man wide open on the backside, and it was inexplicably passed back to the point. Henrik a feed in front. Blocked shot there. Turned back over by Toronto, though. Vancouver turns that puck over, and the Leafs are on the move. Here's Joffrey Lupul. Lupul shoots! Just wide of the net, maybe it hit the post. Daniel Sedin, Edler, Bieksa, up to Henrik. Now under a minute to play in the second. Henrik a shot blocked. Into the corner, Vancouver sticking with it, it's Verbata. Out in front of feed, didn't get a shot away. Verbata circles in front. Matthias hit the post! The inside of the post, and that puck stayed out. And that will do it for the second. Toronto in a whole lot of trouble as we head to the third. Vancouver continues to score on half its shots. They have 5 goals on 10 shots. Toronto, 1 goal on 6. Tyler Bozak straight away! Score! 36 seconds into the third. Toronto's back on the goal sheet. It's 5-2 Canucks. Right off the opening face-off, a rare face-off win for Toronto, and here's another one actually. The Leafs went right down the gut, did Bozak, and they get their second goal of the night. Open man in front, they score! 5-3! Bozak again! A furious goal-scoring pace to start the third period. James Van Riemsdyk and Dion Phaneuf assist on Bozak's second goal here in the third period. And now Toronto's away again. Down the right wing, towards Miller's net save. Rebound to Lupul, and he couldn't get a shot away. Hamhuis guarded that. Bonito to Hamhuis. Up onto the left side, it's Chris Higgins. Higgins dumps around the boards. Toronto re-energized by those 2 quick goals. Here's Joffrey Lupul skating ahead. Lupul holds now. Lupul with the puck. Plays it across. Here's Robida. Shooting deflected wide. In the corner is Kadri, but Hamhuis took that away from him. Stolen back nearly from Hamhuis, but Chris Higgins got the puck. Higgins right by his bench. Through center to Alex Burrows. Things settle down a bit. Burrows is hit by Robida. Got the puck back. Burrows to Bonino, to the point. Hamhuis to Burrows. Shooting, saved by Bernier. Jonathan Bernier, who came back in for the third period, would have thought, down by 4, you might have seen Reimer. Kadri shoots, saved by Miller. Miller will hold on to that. No, he plays it off to Bieksa. Surprisingly, there wasn't a whistle for a face-off. Here's Henrik. He's hit hard. Puck in deep. Dion Phaneuf to Nazem Kadri. Kadri to Van Riemsdyk. Over to Kessel. Back to Van Riemsdyk. Van Riemsdyk shoots, and Van Riemsdyk scores! It's a 1-goal game with 4:56 to go. 5-4 Vancouver. The Toronto Maple Leafs. Phil Kessel and Nazem Kadri assist. And now a time ticking down in the third. They need 1 more to tie. Vancouver with the puck dumping in. Van Riemsdyk goes down to get it. Henrik out in front, and the Canucks come right back. Verbata completes the hat trick and makes it 6-4 with 2:35 to go. Radim Verbata, his third of the night from Henrik Sedin and Kevin Bieksa.
Vancouver goal.
And the deficit is 2 again for Toronto. Daniel with the puck. Daniel circles, plays it by the Toronto bench, turns it over, got it back. Finally worked off his stick to Phil Kessel with 55 to go. Kessel in, over, Bozak. Bozak shoots and scores! A hat trick for Tyler Bozak! And it's a 1-goal game again. 6-5 with 50 seconds left. What a shot by Tyler Bozak. Phil Kessel and Dion Phaneuf assist. Face-off win by the Vancouver Canucks. It's Edler over to Daniel Sedin. Daniel Sedin with the puck at center, dumps it in. Polak goes in after it. Gets to it first but turns it over to Henrik. Got it back with 30 seconds to go. Turned over in the slot for Bada. To Henrik, turned it over. Toronto settles things down. Bozak was looking to go off on a change. Holds on to that puck, does Bozak. Bozak across. Phaneuf. Phaneuf looks, shoots, blocked. Clarkson back to Phaneuf. Dion Phaneuf, the captain of Toronto. Spins at the point, held it onside. Shoots, deflected again wide. Toronto looking to get one final shot. Edler has the puck with 4 seconds. And it's worked out to center. And the Vancouver Canucks defeat the Toronto Maple Leafs, who went on a furious comeback, but fall 6-5.
Thank you for joining me for today's featured game. Be sure to subscribe and comment to let me know who your favorite team is and what game you'd like to see. Also, don't forget to go out and get EA Sports NHL 15 for your gaming console. And of course, be sure to join me for another game at another time.
The proceeding has been brought to you by EA Sports NHL 15. Catch all new simulations of featured games from Play NHL on the Sports Crafters, airing on www.boa.tv.